We want to show you the UTC Mall today here in this beautiful sunny Sarasota.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely the best mall in town, but yeah, I think so. It's just my opinion, but yeah.
It is the mall, and also we wanted to be inside because it's summer and it's too hot to be outside. So come take a tour of the mall with us. Hey, we're at your favorite store.
This is my favorite store at UTC, a Rolex store. My wife, she, like, every time she comes near here, she's like, oh my gosh, please don't make me go in the watch store and look again at watches. Yeah, so I mean, I've started out, gosh, I bought my first Rolex when I was in the military. It's a long time ago. That's a long time ago. That's many, many years ago. And then every time I've kind of upgraded them. Interestingly enough, you know, they're one of the few watches that appreciate over time. You actually make money on them. So done really well. What's really interesting to me about Rolex right now is you can't get them worldwide. There's a worldwide shortage.
You can't get you can get CPO Rolexes if you can find a certified pre-owned. You
can find a pre-owned, or you can find somebody on eBay selling it, or a secondary shop. But to buy a brand new watch, you can't get them right now. And I've stopped in shops like in Europe, in South America. You'll see, like, there's these are window display watches. They're not real. They're not real. They when you try them on, there's no guts inside of them. There's no guts inside of them. It's just, you can get the feel of the watch and you can get the look of the watch, but they're not real. So it's kind of interesting though. But UTC definitely has the higher end stores now. And growing up in Sarasota, if you went back in like 90s or whatever, Sarasota Square Mall was like the mall in town.
Oh yeah, I love that mall. It's not really
there's just not much. It's just a lower tier. Yeah, it's not. Well, and it kind of went lower tier and mid range.
We have the Cinebistro.
No, that's over at Southgate, right?
Oh, that's what I mean.
Yeah. If you go down to Sarasota Square, they just kind of had a rough time. They had like J.C. Penney's and a lot of stores that kind of went under. But all the higher end stuff is here at UTC now, and so, which is interesting because, gosh, if you go back to the '90s, there was nothing out here. It was all like
farmland
cow fields and
cow pasture.
Yeah, cow
maybe,
pasture and swamp,
orange grove, and cow pasture, whatever. I think it's also says something about Sarasota to have stores like, the Rolex store, and some others that we're going to show you.
Well, and there's going to be a lot more coming up. Some of the development that's going on downtown towards where the Ritz buildings are, they're talking about bringing in Tiffany. They're talking about bringing in Chanel. They're talking about bringing in, Hermes, and really higher end boutique shopping, which traditionally, if you lived in Sarasota, you had to go up to Tampa to go find that.
So far.
Which is a long ways. It's an hour and 20 minutes to get up there and, figure out where you're going. So, we're definitely improving here. So
and by the way, downtown, where he's talking about, right there by the Ritz-Carlton Towers, they're doing an Ocean Prime. They've announced it officially. I don't know if we mentioned that in a prior video, but Ocean Prime. Not to mention, just like, we're going to talk about the mall itself today, but there's so much surrounding shops. Like, we have everything from big box to locally owned and operated, and sort of everything in between, like high end, low end, middle range stuff.
Well, in the area of UTC, Moat Marine is building a new aquarium. You have Popstroke. You have all kinds of different entertainment options that are in this area as well. So
Popstroke is the Tiger Woods owned
it's like putt-putt. It's sort of like putt-putt, but they're longer holes, but it's not like windmills and stuff. It's more like a golf course, but it's fun. Like, it's a fun entertainment venue. So
so where are we going to go to next?
I don't know. Let's see.
Well, I don't know how much you're going to contribute to this next store, but
nothing.
Pottery Barn.
I have nothing at Pottery Barn.
My whole house, literally down to the window treatments and the linens, and lighting, and if they had paint, I would pick Pottery Barn paint.
That's so funny.
But I love it, and it's I would say higher end, not high end. I would say it's lower than like Restoration Hardware. It has a certain look. I think it has a very not traditional, but very long-lasting classic style to it, and I love the pieces that I have in there in my house. I feel like they're just long-lasting quality.
Yeah.
And you don't really care, do you?
No. As a guy, like, what? My wife says pay for it, and I'm like, okay, great, here we go. That's
happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
Pottery Barn is a good staple, and of course, Williams, Sonoma kind of go in line with one another. So next we're gonna go to probably a big box store. You had me at Saks Fifth Avenue.
All right, it's really nice. Yeah.
And what's cool is it's actually 2-story, and there is a restaurant inside of it called Sophie's.
I did not know that.
You learned that today.
I learned that just now. Yeah.
I feel like the food's okay. It's okay. I mean, there's a nice little bar, and listen, you might need to sit at the bar to drink before you go and buy stuff at Saks.
Yeah.
I might have done that a time or two. But yeah, it's great. There's also downstairs a huge shoe selection. Yeah. Not so much for the men, but more. Yeah. It's more all about us women. I love the shoe selection. There's a great men's selection. Yeah, right? And
they do the sort of concierge shopping experience. So you come in and they'll have somebody help you find what you need to find, and it's a little bit more boutique-ish. So.
And actually, if you connect with one of the staff here and you find that you're not finding what you want in the store, you can ask them to be like almost like a personal shopper for you. So that's kind of cool. And you can text them and see if things are coming or whatever. So that's a nice little perk. Capital Grill.
So good.
It is so
good. Prosciutto wrapped mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
Prosciutto wrapped mozzarella. They deep fry it. It's so good.
Kind of like it.
It's so good.
Kind of like it.
I don't even think they have it on the menu anymore. That's how long I think.
You can still try to order it probably.
Yeah, they'll make it if you want it.
So you can valet, which is great. You can valet to pull right up here. Come to Capital Grill.
Fantastic wine list, and they have wine lockers here, which is all the Capital.
How would you know that?
All the Capital Grills have that, have wine lockers. You know, it's kind of it's a nice perk. Like if you want to have your own bottles here, sit and have them with dinner. It's nice.
Great steak, mashed potatoes. Do they have lobster mac and cheese here?
Oh, they do, and they'll do black truffles over them. I mean, they it's really nice.
Oh, you know what else is so good here? The cheesecake.
It's really good.
The cheesecake here is definitely better than Cheesecake Factory, which happens to be right there. And then behind that is Saks. So everything great is right here.
Yeah,
and you work up an appetite walking or shopping and all that stuff. And it's great.
It's good.
It's a great option.
Yep.
So that's the mall in a very small nutshell. Ask us what other stores might be in here. There's a directory online, of course.
There is, and they also have sort of the boutique shopping that's across the way, and more. They have a lot of restaurants that are kind of spread throughout here. I mean, everything is of course brand new. I mean, it's all new within a couple of years. So
yeah, Rocco's Tacos for food. There's an Ethan Allen.
Yep.
I mean, there's just a plethora. I mean, I still have not gone to many of these places.
Right.
Yard House. There's the Pop Store we talked about.
Yep.
There's Season 52.
Brio is next door. I mean, they have a little bit of everything.
Brio's good too.
Yeah. They've done good. They've done a well.
The only thing that I wanted here that they didn't bring in was an Nordstrom's.
Yeah.
But there's one in Tampa.
So yeah.
It's maybe too picky, but yeah, the mall's right here. It's off of University Parkway and the interstate, so easy access. But the channel is also about real estate. So what are we looking for?
Right now we're looking for buyers, sellers and buyers, but we're certainly looking for listings. We're going into season now. We fully expect that at the end of mid-September, end of September, things start to kind of ramp up, and then in October we're in full swing. So we're definitely looking. If you need to contact me, you can find me anytime. Andrew Reese on my cell phone at 941-586-2460.
We want you to call us. We want you to call, text, or email us.
Anytime.
Reach out to us.
Yep.
We're starting to get more activity on YouTube, people reaching out, coming into town and looking to purchase real estate and sell as well. So we're so thankful for you as the audience, and thank you for watching and continually supporting the channel. So thank you so much. We do work a large area, Manatee, Sarasota, Charlotte. It is how many miles do you think that is?
I don't know, it's quite a ways.
It's a lot.
Yeah. I mean, the vast majority of our business is certainly Sarasota. I have a listing coming up in January that'll be up on the Manatee River.
This is exciting.
Really, really large listing. We'll be listing it at $7.9 million. And then we have a lot coming up. So this next year is going to be really exciting.
We've got a lot of irons in the fire, but we are never too busy for you or your referrals. So
absolutely.
Thank you. You can reach me on my cell 941-544-7690 or click that link below, ShaylaTwit.com.